Well, hello. Welcome to Lesson 18. This is going to be a short lesson, so I know that excites all of you note takers. Let's get on down to it, though, shall we? All right, this lesson is about using products of prime numbers to reduce fractions to their lowest terms. Now, what we've done so far, we did a lesson just a few days ago about prime numbers and how to factor a number down to its products of primes. So you know how to do that. We're going to take that skill one step further and use those to simplify a large number fraction. Alright, and the example that we're going to use first is, it says use 360 over 900, use prime products of primes to reduce 360 over 900 to its lowest terms. So what you do is you do the factor tree for 360, and we've done that 2 times 2 times 2 times 3 times 3 times 5. And then for 960, it should be 900. It's 2 times 2 times 3 times 3 times 5 times 5. Alright, then this is what we know how to do already. So now we're going to take our next step, which is to circle or cross out every pair. So we got a pair of 2's here, 1 here, and then we got a 2 left over. Then we've got a pair of 3's here, a pair of 3's here, a pair of 5's here, and a 5 left over on the bottom. So 2 over 2 equals 1, and 1 times 1 times 1 times 1 times 1 is still just 1. So we can say whatever's left over, we had a 2 on the top and a 5 on the bottom. So this fraction reduces down to 2/5. Alright, go to the next page. Alright, now these numbers are a little bit smaller, but you do the same thing. 42 is 2 times 3 times 7. And 78, products of primes, is 2 times 3 times 13. Now you have to remember you can only use prime numbers in this. Alright, we have a pair of 2's, which equals 1. A pair of 3's, which equals 1, and 1 times 1 is still 1. What we have left over is a 7 in the numerator and a 13 in the denominator. So 7/13 is what is left over, and 7/13 is what 42 over 78 would reduce down to in its lowest terms. Okay, next page, let's start our practice problems. Alright, in A we have 84 over 90, and factoring that out, I've done that for you down here. 84 divided by 2 is 42, divided by 2 is 21, divided by 3 is 7. So we've got 2 times 2 times 3 times 7. And then 90 factored, we've got 2. 90 divided by 2 is 45, and 45 divided by 3 is 15, and 15 divided by 3 is 5. So for 90 we have 2 times 3 times 3 times 5. Alright, what do we have left over? First of all, let's see what we have circled. We have a pair of 2's and a pair of 3's. But here, for the first time, we've got more than one number left over. So what we're going to do is multiply 2 times 7 to get 14, and 3 times 5 to get 15, and 14/15 is the lowest terms that 84 over 90 will reduce to. Okay, go to next page. Alright, in B we have 105 over 287. Alright, now I don't know about you, but 287 was not a number that I could look at and real easily figure out. But I did know that 28 is divisible by 7, and so is 7. So I chose to just start with 7, and I did 287 divided by 7 was 41, and then I found out that both of these numbers are primes, so I can stop right there. 287 as a product of primes is 7 times 41. 105 I divided by 5 and got 21, and divided that by 3 and I got 7. So The only thing I had in common was one pair of 7s. On the top I had a 3 and a 5 left over, and 3 times 5, I'll multiply those together, and that is 15. On the bottom I had a 41, so our answer is 15 over 41. Alright, this is a really super easy lesson. I hope, because I think that most of you are getting the how to do the factor trees and products of primes. I see some of you who are not real strong with your multiplication tables yet, however, still struggling. I would encourage you to continue working on those multiplication tables. Memorize, memorize, memorize. It'll pay off for you in the future, believe me. Alright, I will see you tomorrow for lesson 19.